Kingstop Entertainment. Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's time for a quick blitz session. Late night blitz. Road to 2000 Lichess rating. My camera has malfunctioned since my last stream, my last recording, so now I'm just going with a simpler option of my laptop camera. Excuse me. Okay, back to the basics. Caro-Kann is black is what we play. This line we've seen, or have we? I think I just take the pawn here with an attack on the queen on d3. Doesn't look that bad. We're gonna try and block it with our queen. I think this makes sense, since in the end I will just remain a pawn up. I also defend my pawn on b7, and we're playing, by the way, Mr. Ushastyi, right? Ushastyi is who we're playing. Let's defend that one like that. Let's defend that one, and we can probably even just now jump back, and we should be all fine. I think he just wanted to ruin my castling rights. Nevertheless, we're still a pawn up, +1. Our opponent is a bit higher rated than us. We still haven't broke through the 1600 barrier. We're looking to do that tonight in our quick session. So, jump to b6. Looking to attack my bishop. I think I will just play bishop back to b1 and kick that knight out. I think that's a reasonably good plan, because now he still has to slowly start developing his pieces. Let me go back and attack his bishop there. I think he regains now this knight. Yes, he does. What if I kick him out? I think then in that case so let's do that. Let him take and develop our knight. He has to go back, I think, otherwise he'll risk getting trapped. Let's just play normal developing moves. More normal developing moves, and play some relatively quick chess. So let's centralize here. This looks to be a very dry game, is what I'm getting the feeling. Where we don't have that much advantage now. Let me try and jump. Let me try and do some remaneuvering with my knight. Let's aim for that c4 square and try to put some pressure on the pawn on b2. Could be killed off with a simple pawn advance by my opponent on b3. That will create a weakness here on c3. I also made some way now for my rook to attack that knight from the side. So let's see what my opponent decides to do. He will have then 2 squares to flee. He will have 2 squares. That was a really good move. I was not paying attention, because then he will go for that one, and I think he's just going to harass me and just take there. Yep, no problem. I will just simply lose the exchange. It's not fun. Not fun. He can check me here again. I don't know if he achieves anything. He can just be a nuisance. Now he's +2 and looking to win the game. Let us not forget that I'm up on the clock. We can play to this could be our advantage to possibly get a quick Get a quick game. Alright. Ah, I don't know why he didn't take that rook of mine. He's also looking to play fast. And I am looking also to... He's gonna have a passed pawn there. I don't know if I can let him do that. Let him work for it. Let's lose this game. It's always the first game where we need more warming up. Let's fixate that one and look to break through somehow with our pawns. Right? Force the issue now, maybe. Let's move up, advance my king to c5. All these squares are taken, and I can definitely keep trying to limit his maneuverability with the king. Now if he decides to go, it's still the same thing. All those squares would be taken away from him. A move such as king to d2 runs into a fork, which I will gladly use and utilize. Okay, so am I looking here at takes? Yes, I am. Let's try to force the issue a bit and hope for him to blunder so that I can fork him quickly. Yeah, he did not allow himself to get forked. Keep advancing, put pressure on him. Sadly, in the end of the variation, I think he will just have the issue, even if he somehow sacks his rook. He now will go maybe here. Need to defend that one. Let's try to move quick. That was a misplay by me. That was a misplay. Okay. That was a misplay. Because I can defend my pawn with the knight. Okay. Need to lose that one. Probably just gonna resign here real quick. And let's just resign this game. Good game to my opponent. Let's not waste time anymore. Offer him a rematch as a normal person would. Seems he does not want to play. Move on to the next game. The blunder in that game was pretty evident, so we can't say for sure if the game would have went otherwise. So King's Gambit on the from the white's perspective. I should have just taken there. Think I'm going to lose the session really quickly. Okay, this will be a quick GG. Take that point. Yeah, think we're losing here as well. Let's just try to pretend like we're going to do something. We have basically close to zero ideas of how we're gonna win this game. Let's do our best. Retreat with this one to I don't know which square. Yeah, keep that one for now. Prepare next move for this advance, and then maybe Hope for a even on the clock. My opponent's crushing me. We're playing JarrasEnMoncloa. So far, so good for my opponent. He's +6 and 30 seconds up on the clock. Let me try to further harass him, and we're just gonna give him that pawn. It's no issue. It is not a biggie. Let us try to get some advantage now by attacking him from behind. I think he can just go queen to a6 and defend his bishop. We're not interested in that. We're just gonna keep pushing and let him deal with that issue of his bishop. Okay, we might just let him take it. We don't care. We're looking to quickly attack on the king side. We're not interested, as we said, to take that bishop. Let's let him waste some moves. Okay. So now my opponent is +8. All he has to do is consolidate his position. Opening up something here on the king side. Let me double up my rooks real quick. 1, 2, 3 moves is what I need. We're gonna try our best to somehow salvage this situation. Okay, that is definitely an annoying move. However, that won't change the fact that we can still go king h1 and put our next rook on the dark square. Let's go with the. Can we go with the plan? No. Can we push here? No. If we take, I think we can take. I think we can take. So he's going there. Let's check him there real quick. And now we need to just put our rook. Can I harass him like this? I won't achieve anything. So we were looking to mate him there. I think we're just happy to do this. And then bring our rook here. Swing. Swing it. Swing it. Let's see if we can swing this game. What does he have now? What does he have now? What do we have now? Let's calculate a bit. Check. He has to take. The next check. Where does he go? It's mate. Oh. Okay, it's pinned. He cannot take it. Here. He'll pin me. So let's move here. Then he doesn't have a check. He cannot take my rook because it's mate. Or he just sacks his queen and then wins the endgame. So it was a good move to not resign, I feel, because my opponent has managed to complicate the position and giving me a chance to fight back. As I said, he now is running into a threat of why did I not see that check? Why did I not see that check? Why did I not see that check? He now takes here. And he'll ruin my whole attack. Where can he check me? Up there. And I think I lose the rook. If I go here, same thing. So I need to run here. Can still keep checking me all the time. I have fallen for something really basic. Also, I can infiltrate from top. Let's keep going. Let's keep going this way. Hope that he runs out of checks. Next one is here. Yeah, this one might be pretty much game over because he has pinned me right there. Yep, he ran away. That's it. That's it. This is GG. He's winning. Really, really tense game. I think he's gonna check me again. Let me prepare a king move. Mate? Mate, yes! He oversaw the move. Keep the dream alive, boys. Thank you for the game, JarrasEnMoncloa. You should have won the game. I should not have blundered, but chess is chess, and blitz is blitz. Gives you an edgy game till the end. Let's play our last game for the session tonight. Go for our normal setup. King's Gambit setup. We don't care what the opponent plays. We're just looking to become comfortable with this configuration and this setup. At this rating range, it really does not matter if you really don't prepare yourself for every possible opening to play against all the different variations. So I think we're just fine in getting used to the same setup and then working our way up from there to reach our end goal of 2000 Lichess rating. See if he decides to take. He just decides to go back. We can start preparing for a kingside pawn storm. It's probably going to be a spicy attack. Now this point is still actually it's defended now by the knight, so we're fine. We might just be able to bring back our bishop into this diagonal, or even better yet, go for that diagonal there. So let's see what we have here. Let's see what we have. Can we push now? Can we push there? Can we start to pry open the position up? Let's put my opponent on the back foot. We're playing, by the way, a Mr. Anki TJ 373. Shout out to Anki TJ 373. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. So takes, kick off the knight, and now I'm going to look for ways to increase the number of attackers on my opponent's position. Okay, first looking to advance my knight forward. Before doing that, let me just block off his knight, his light squared bishop, and fixate his pawn on. Oh, he is going for it. Let me ignore him for now. How about this developing move? Doesn't seem bad. And now, if he takes, I will have a dark squared bishop pointing angrily, viciously at his position. What does that bishop want to do? Our initial plan was to always push. Let's keep doing that. Expose our king, doesn't matter. It's a blitz game. Hoping that my opponent blunders and we capitalize on the mistake as we did on our last game. Okay, so what is now the best way to recapture? Bishop takes doesn't look bad. Bishop takes does not look bad at all. Let's recapture with a knight. Or we do something like this and fixate the knight now on d4. It cannot get kicked out now since all the pawns, both pawns on the E and C files have been removed. I'm honestly not sure what my opponent is calculating here. Maybe some tactics with rook takes there, but it doesn't work since it's defended by the knight on c3. Good. Now I'm looking for some pawn advances. Before that, ideally, I would love to. He's looking for the check there. Let us stop that one. Can we stop it in a better way? Maybe. I think this looks fine. Now my bishop is pretty bad. Looking to possibly maneuver it somehow in a weird manner. The moment he maybe develops the knight might be a good time to play my bishop move, because my bishop is not playing at all and it didn't have a future, I feel, being on that square. So let us now take back. His rook is under attack by my bishop. I think he's just going to remove it somehow. Let's not forget he is looking to do that. I think it's a forced move by me. And now we just move up with a king, if I'm not mistaken. He will not have any checks, or will he? He won't. Let's just kill him by removing any threats. And now I'm not sure which pawn advance makes most sense. This one will be met by a push here. And I'm not sure how I'm going to capitalize on that. Maybe first going... Yeah, that has weakened his position a lot. I mean... Let me just bring my bishop here with a check. Looks pretty deadly. Now my pieces will probably start to flourish. Check again here, and on this move I have no follow-up. I feel that's the thing. Let me deliver this check. Can I follow up somehow? I can't. Let me go back. Alright, let's change plans a bit. Let's harass his queen a bit. He has to go back now, I feel, otherwise he's trapped. So, what do we do now? Now we go for this check again. So order move order. And now we remove our bishop with a check. Maybe back. We check there. What is this looking like? Check here and then here. Let's see what happens. Check incoming on this square. He tucks himself in, and then we mate him on b7. Boom. Yeah, boys. Kingstop Entertainment finishing up on a high note. Hope you guys liked it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and support my journey to 2000 Lichess rating. More cool stuff coming up on this channel. Be sure to be one of the first to subscribe and support the channel and my way to new heights. Hope you have a good time. See you on the next session. Out.